Not bad for 440 yards.
Today I'm going to go out to distance with the 123 grain Absolute Hunter Bullet. This is a load that I developed back in the spring for my prairie dog hunt. This is the load data for those of you who care about that information here. This is the last of my BLC2 powder, and I can't find that anywhere because it's 2021. A couple of negatives before we start shooting. I need to dial this in because when I developed this load, I had a different muzzle device, my JP Enterprise muzzle brake, and I've switched that with this muzzle brake so that I can attach the can on here. The reason I'm hunting with a can is that it's deer season right now, and the landowner really doesn't want me to make a lot of noise when possible. So I'm going to set this up at 100 yards. We'll get this dialed in, and then I don't know how far we'll go, but I'm hoping we get out to 500 yards. So let me get this dialed in at 100.
I'm shooting at a really weird slant, and I'm not even using my bipod because of the way that this is positioned. So I'm going to try my best to get this dialed in. Okay, it's not too bad. You can't see it from where you are, but it's shooting at the 1 o'clock. So it looks like I need to go up about, let's go up 1 minute. And then it's off to the left or to the right about 1 minute. Hopefully he has the right hex keys for this. I actually don't need ears, but since this bullet is launching at 3,100 FPS, I definitely want to make sure my ears are protected. Oh, I went the wrong way. Let's try that again. Whew, right there, we're good.
Shot number 1, wrong adjustment, corrected, and then dialed it in. Shot number 3. This is a Night Force NXS 8x32 by 56. This was a gift to me several years ago. It came originally in a 308. Bless the man who gave it to me. I mean the entire rifle, not just the scope. It was the AIS chassis, custom barrel, custom receiver, blueprint printed receiver, and all the bells and whistles. The only thing that I've done differently is change the barrel, 24-inch Krieger barrel. Make sure that that's in there, nice and snug.
I'm going to start off at 300 yards since I know this is a really accurate, fast shooting bullet. We've got a wind that's kind of shifting. It's coming out of my 4 o'clock right now, but it's starting to shift to my 2 o'clock. According to my old ballistic information, I'm supposed to dial up to 2.96, which is basically 3.0 MOAs at 300 yards. And the way that steel is connected, I'm not certain it's going to stay on there after one shot, but let's give it a ring. Just as I suspected.
If I recall, it was hanging right here like this, so it looks like it's splashing slightly high and just a hair to the left.
I am pondering if there's an increase in velocity due to the can. If anyone knows the answer to that, I didn't bring out my chronographer. That would have told me the answer, but my bad. So we'll take 3 shots. Wherever it lands, it's going to land. Hopefully the steel will stay there with these 3 shots. And we're about to find out if this load will work for a can or not. Yeah, it's opening up a little bit. Still a pretty good load.
Not bad for a 300-yard untuned load. Since I'm about to move this, I'm going to use this block as my measurement for 300 yards.
We're at 5.75. Okay. Those are touching each other at 440 yards. Ah, that one opened up a little bit. That's okay though. This is round 2 of shooting at 440 yards. Apparently my foot was moving this tripod and it didn't get that last shot. So I'm going to go ahead and dial down 1. So it should splash a bit lower. And we'll take 3 more shots at 440 yards. Apologies about the camera work, I should know better. Woo! Okay, what I'm going to do now, this last load is for my AR platform. I'm curious to see if you're going to hit that. I think this one's actually zipping a little bit faster, so I will aim purposely on the lower half of that steel target. Man, that went right where it was supposed to.
This was the first 3 shots at 440. This is the one that did not get videoed. This is the second 3 shots at 440. And this was the last one that had the different charge weight and powder. My 300-yard group measures at 2.437 inches. My first group at 440 yards measures at 2.834 inches. And my last group at 440 yards measures at 2.6, let's call that 09 inches. That is sub MOA with an untuned load using a suppressor out of my 6.5 Creedmoor. Hammer bullets, advanced technology, simply better. Get you some.